Hello everybody, how's it going? My name is InkEyes, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to InkEyes Plays Pyre. Last episode we ended up here, and I think that I made my decision, and I apologize for not having uploaded an episode yesterday of this game, just didn't have time, things came up in the evening, but here we are. A little bit of change in the upload times for some episodes as well, but anyway, we're gonna go and face Barker. And it's gonna be kind of interesting, in my opinion, because we don't have Sir Gilman or Rookie, and these guys are gonna be just dogs, so we'll see how that goes. That Barker Ashboss and his dissidents are frankly a disgrace to the traditions of rights. They care not for the path, but only for the glory. He then shares with you what his and what he has heard, think, but, about your next opponent. Barker Ashboss, a volatile cur whose pack, the dissidents, conduct the rites more so for thrill than freedom. Back on the other side, Barker never quite took to the culture of the Commonwealth, and often ran afoul of the law for various acts of boorishness or vandalism. He always promised to go straight, and in time he found a certain niche, for he was an accomplished hunter, and the people of the Commonwealth did have an appetite. Barker relished the hunt more than anything, and spent his earnings on a variety of questionable things. One particularly raucous evening, Barker was caught relieving himself on the foot of the statue of the Archjustice Androbolus IV. Oh, he's the judge who issued a decree prohibiting literacy in answer to growing unrest. Those who violate the law of the Commonwealth face sentencing by the appointed Archjustice. And that was the end of his citizenship. In a downside, he caught the notice of the dissidents, who observed his speed, ferocity, and fearlessness. He soon became the best of them. Barker's reputation grew among the exiled curs of the Jamor Valley region, where he is feared and unafraid of taking what he wants. To think that the Commonwealth's attempt to punish him afforded him a freedom that he never had. Oh, but it is very late. Good night, my boy. You wish well for a restful evening in turn. It is too late to take flight, though tomorrow you can press on. Whoa. Hold on, bog crown. Wow, 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 wow. Yes. You are unaccustomed to seeing Bertrude smiling, and yet, there she is, doing just that. Aw, that's so creepy. You soon see why. You have observed before how her manners seems to soften to the degree it can whenever Wilfred is around. If only I could have seen their faces then. What was your secret, dare I ask, dear Bertrude? It appears that they are reminiscing about old times in Commonwealth. Flame-resistant ink, sandalwood. 'Twas the inks themselves which kept those volumes from being burnt to ash. Flame-resistant ink, of course. The good officers who came to visit, they were so intent on burning all the evidence, they did not stop to think the evidence was fireproof. Alas, that fade later found a way to burn thy stamping press regardless. Thy written words, they moved us many times, and many others whom we know there in the southern bogs. No matter, dear Bertrude. What's done is done. At least we made it difficult for them. Is that not so? While introducing some of our fellow citizens to new ideas. Perhaps. My words would not have reached near half as many, were it not for you, my boy, girl. Not to mention how I managed to elude them for another decade or so. I am ever thankful for your sacrifice.
Thy thanks shall not be necessary, Sandalwood.
Well, you shall have to take them from me anyhow. Thank you, Bertrude, for helping to fulfill a modest author's dreams. What good's a stamping press without good inks?
No good at all. Even still, and through this new ordeal, thou hast no love for us, is that not so?
Bertrude.
Nay, we understand full well. Thou needest not further explain thyself.
There are different kinds of love, Bertrude.
On that account, thou hast nothing to teach us, Sandalwood.
They each remain silent for a time. Our hearts, they cannot be controlled, Bertrude. Blasted things they are. They act well on their own. He puts away his pipe. I am blessed to have you in my life. Back in the Commonwealth and here as well. I mean that. Although, I know that it is not enough. At first, Bertrude does not seem to acknowledge this in any way, but then...
Nay, Sandalwood, it is enough. It is enough.
She departs without awaiting a response, brushing past you as she goes. Wilfred soon turns away as well, politely bidding you a good evening. Good evening! The two old friends have evidently managed their way past certain tensions in their long-standing relationship, like everyone. Not. They rather seem to draw a certain strength from one another. The United States of America could take a lesson from Bertrude and Sandalwood. Oh! My beautiful wagon! What has happened? Oh, but it's you, my wonderful Nightwings, come to play a little trick on your good friend, Mandy. Oh, how very, 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 very clever of you. And the damage you have caused to my beautiful wagon, doubtless it was very, very minimal. Fear not, I can afford repairs, and it is not inconvenience at all, although I do have one request of you to make amends, that is. But next we face each other in the right. And I trust you know what I shall ask of you, but would you be kind enough to stand aside and let the chastity prevail? Then we shall call it even, and when I return unto the Commonwealth, I shall see to it that you, or your loved ones there, are suitably rewarded. Now, ta-ta! You couldn't even get that in your wildest dreams, Manly. You saw near the border of the Sandalfolds. Sandalfolds? Where Sandalwood lives. No, Sandfolds. Where your companions first found you in the downside long ago. There's nothing for you here, and you wish never to see it again. Damn. I hate it. I don't want to be here. Yonder lies the ridge of gold. Somewhat less imposing when viewed from this vantage point. Do you not agree, reader? Yes. The myths of the downside hold that it is no mere ridge of stone, but the remains of Lord Gandroth, once slain by Gulathanion himself. The serpent. Though perhaps such tales are of little import, now when you stand to confront the dissidents there in just a short while. So we have Hollowroot. You sense an unusual presence here, bearing word of your adversary, bearing word of your adversary Barker. Pamitha expressed an interest in taking this route to the Ridge of Gold. It goes through a humid area pocked with hot springs. I'm curious about this. You make a successful landing in Downside Prairie, one of the Downside's only verdant regions. Near the southern edge of the Downside, memories of having first met Hedwyn, Jadariel, and Ruki come flooding back. You now should have some time in the vicinity before continuing onward toward the Ridge of Gold by land. Contact the apparition? Sandra? No, this is some other apparition. Speaking of Sandra, whoa, look at this. Downside Clinger. Yields fruit from time to time, though only if one says the magic word. Keepsake from Downside Prairie. We got Downberry. Black Cap. Is there anything else we can harvest? Does she come if I touch her cards too much? Nope. Okay. Fair enough. Wait just a moment. Just had to check. I just have to check to see if she has anything to say from time to time. Contact the apparition. Some sort of entity lurks beyond the veneer of reality and beckons you to treat with it. As you walk through a dark corner of Hollow Route, which is a northern route to the Ridge of Gold, every so often... No. The northern route to the Ridge of Gold goes through a small exile encampment called Hollow Route. Every so often, tempests come and scour away the huts and hovels, but they always crop back up. You sense a presence of some sort, which reaches out to you. It presents to you a vision of the adversary you expect to face in the coming rite. The apparition is aware of your next adversary in the rite, Parker. It offers to sway the coming rite against him in your favor. Accept, and your adversary shall suffer a misfortune that inhibits his performance. Nothing permanent, it claims. Decline, and the apparition shall extend its offer to Barker instead? Well, he'll surely take it. Accept with gratitude. Any edge against your adversaries and rights may be the difference that secures you freedom, unless it surfaces and I get in trouble for cheating. It's not cheating, though. You thank the apparition for its generous offer and accept what it proposed. A moment later, the apparition folds in on itself and disappears. As you head back to the black wagon, you cannot help but wonder what exactly it intends to do. Barker shall suffer -2 quickness in the next rite. Victory at any cost. That's actually really good because they're super fast. Continue. Ridge of Gold. Oh, here he is. Deep in the untamed reaches of Downside Prairie, you find a messenger imp looking to bring you the latest news and rumors from the other side. This time around, the imp brings tidings of Sir Gilman and what happened to him since his liberation at the fall of Solium, when at last his self-imposed exile came to an end. You learn that his return to the Commonwealth was met with much rejoicing, and that before long he was promoted to the rank of Veiled Captain on the Blood Border. Hell yeah! And yet, with tears welling in his eyes, he did refuse the post, stating he no longer had the heart to fight against the High-Wing remnants as he once did. He then cast down his helmet, and when next anyone saw him, he was among Wilfred's agents, having joined the revolution to reshape the Commonwealth from within. Yes, you thanked the messenger imp for the report and saluted crisply, as surely Gilman would have. Soon, the news has everyone in the wagon talking. Noble Gilman made the gallant choice, it seems. Our plan comes closer to fruition through his good example and support. Knight or no, he always shall remain Sir Gilman in my eyes. Aww. It must have taken great restraint for him to do what he has done. I hope he's feeling more comfortable in his own skin these days. Glad he did the right thing. Tiza feels inspired by the news of Gilman's selfless actions. do you think that one day I can be as brave as him? Because I don't always think I can. They're all pitching in. One of the Sea Dominions owned laying down his arms by his own choice. I'm honestly surprised, even having known him.
The tears he shed ought have been bottled and thus set aside for use in various salves.
The news of Gilman's liberation fills you and your fellow exiles with newfound resolve. +1 hope for the next ride. Wish him good fortune! Sir Gilman! Love you, bro. Sir. Okay, back to the wagon. Let's get this marked off. Okay, good. Hello. Goodbye. Oh, Jesus.
Hey guys, see what are you guys doing all the way back here? You know, it's not so bad here, I was thinking, and I got some pretty good stuff I think you ought to check it out.
Well, you always have new stuff. Flame Leech. After dousing adversary's Pyre, the bearer's Pyre recovers equal to up to 50% of the damage dealt. That's a lot. A lot. I'm blue. Yeah, you're welcome. Here. Yep. Enjoy it. There was a... Was it this one that I wanted to upgrade? Yeah, I think it was. Yeah. Oh, it's just by one? Well. That's so OP. We have something similar to it, I guess. Can I upgrade? I'm not sure if I can run. I don't want any of this stuff today. Pleasure was all mine and that, you guys. He actually wasn't upset that he didn't buy anything. Good. Once more, you have returned to the Ridge of Gold, and your companions stand ready beneath the still night sky, awaiting the commencement of the rites. You overhear some of their words to one another as you await the signal in the stars. Our adversaries are to be the descendants then.
Lower thee thy voice, and raise thine eyes aloft.
Just then, you observe a glint of starlight that begins to shine above, and your companions soon fall silent. Oi! Nightwings! Oh shit.
Chance 6 shoulders.
Your adversaries shall all return from banishment when all are banished. It gives a 10% increase.
Lord Gandroth. Unfathomed blurness. Limbless Erizek.
You know what? Do everything except for quickness. 31% enlightenment. Good luck. I'm daring. I push my limits for glory.
Good evening there.
You exiles of the Night Wings,
And me.
you are returned once more unto the Ridge of Gaul. Your adversaries in the coming right shall be
The
the
dissidents.
dissidents.
Yes.
Snuff out their pious flame and show your worth. Now, prepare yourselves.
He wasn't kidding. He has taken a step back and become more formal. Oi! I knew he's gonna say oi. Didn't I call that? Oi! So it's you again, isn't it? You kicked us down before, but now we're gonna pay you back. The dissidents. Let us show them what the Nightwings can do. That's right.
You shall besmirch the Night
Oh, why
Wings'
did you end
name.
the... I was listening to the song, man. Ba-la-la-la. Man, this is rough. Who do I want the front? I want Pamitha. I think Tizo would be a good choice.
Tizo.
And then we're gonna need a runner in the back. I think Jay.
Jay,
Terios?
it is done.
Oh, okay, I think I'm ready. Been itching for another go. Let's have it, mates. Tear him to shreds. Oh, I know. Oh, okay. Okay.
A stroke of luck is all.
Okay, they're definitely way more aggressive. I don't want to say I regret this, but
Jay vanished.
oh god.
Path to glory eludes us all at times. Fear not the purifying flame.
Yep. Yep. You like that, eh? Your little lick of flame back there. You better keep more than an eye on it. Don't worry, bro.
Now then.
Oh, crap. Yep, 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 yep. Oh, I pressed fly. I pressed it. I know I pressed it. I know when I press something. Oh!
Didn't see it coming.
Nope.
Glory.
Beautiful. Come on, boys. Oh, crap.
A crushing blow against your pyre.
Magnificent.
Nice, nice. Come on, come on. Keep up the pressure.
Pamitha banished. see it coming. She soared
Good,
right in.
good.
Once more like that, and we are finished here. And it is done.
Wonderful. I can't believe I finished first try with all those modifiers on. I think we only had 2
Hardly
off.
deserved it, though, if you ask me.
Wow. Hell yeah.
It is done.
Blah. What happened back there, mates? I'll have your eyes for this.
Always is there greater knowledge to be gained. Understanding deepens in the mind of the Imp Tizo.
Gives thanks to Haub the Swallow for watching over and protecting him. You know what? I think I want I want this one.
Until the next right.
Until the next right. Dear voice. After you prevailed against the dissidents in a close contest, which was really not close, I kicked their ass in my own opinion, there is little time for you to rest as yet. The night beckons, and the next rite reveals itself to be a vital one. It is already time, reader. Come see for yourself. The coldness of the season now presents to us another chance. Already, he heads out straight away, and you follow in turn. Oh boy. Indeed. Among the remaining stars, you see one with which you are familiar now burns ever brightly. A path to freedom is laid before you, yet again. What? Well, we did orchestrate it. The fate is gonna be there. Now the question is, do we want to lose the fate or not? I feel bad for them. So bad. 2-13. And they're good people, man. Good doggo! Maybe he'll band up with flippin' Druki and they'll like me and help me. Let's see. Okay. Already are the Nightwings summoned back to Mount Aladiel. Picture the rites as a wheel broken free from a black wagon. It is turning uncontrollably and soon shall reach a sudden stop. We should have several chances left for someone to go free. Either us or else our adversaries, but not both. What is at stake each time is further complicated now, I must admit, knowing we have so few opportunities remaining. Those whom we send back into the Commonwealth, should our plan somehow fail, they may look back upon their exiles with fondness, or they may look upon their exile with fondness. Don't say that! So returning to the Commonwealth is not inherently a mercy, I don't think. Moreover, there are also those among us whom we count on to prevail in the rites. We need them on the Nightwings just as much as we need them in the Commonwealth. We cannot simply grow our numbers here, given the circumstances. And so, who stays, who goes? These choices affect us all. No pressure there, my boy. Now, I don't know about you, but I shall go and take my leave for now. let's set forth again at daybreak. Oh, snap. Well, I think we have successfully had ourselves a relatively shorter episode. Isn't that sweet? For once, a Pyre episode is neither minimum 45 minutes nor like an hour and 15 minutes like last one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Get ready for tomorrow. We're gonna see if we can help out the fate by actually losing intentionally in one of our only few remaining rights, liberation rights. But you know, it's something that I want to do, so yay, that's gonna happen. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Leave a thumbs up if you did. As always, thank you very much on your persistence coming to see another episode and your time and attention. I appreciate it. I appreciate your fanship, fandom, loyalty, all that. I'll see you guys tomorrow for another one. Goodbye.